what actually bothers me the most about this story is the fact that 9 years away from his son, his son's just growing. Wouldn't you want to be there for your child to grow? I just thought of that today too. It's just weird. Oh well, let's keep going. We can have another one of these blast radius. Doop, 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 doop. Then we get to go in, and that blast was much less epic because it was just some stuff exploding. We have some dead bodies. Examine.
Looks like the old bodies were posed like a warning. The newer bodies were just left wherever they fell.
The hunters started fighting back.
Cool. Let's just get going. So yeah, the freaking whole reason why I brought Tali was to hack these mechs. I actually had some thought into what team members I brought with me for once. That's new. Normally it's just, oh, this guy hasn't seen any screen time lately, may as well bring him. That was a big fail. Vanguard charge. Okay. And really? Melee. Okay. Reload, let's switch to the Locust, because everything else is running out of ammo so fast. Hey look, we have 360 ammo in here now. Did it have that? I don't think so. It had 240. Get into cover. Thank you. So yeah, freaking one thing I really like about this game is the fact that you get to know your crew. You get to know their past, their history, what they've done, what they regret, what they're doing at the moment while they're working behind your back. It's just so... I don't know, I really like it. I think it builds their characters much... But it just builds their character in a better way. What I was going to say wasn't going to make any sense. I just like it. I wish they would have done... Like, there's only one new... Oh, I'm not going to spoil anything about it. But the new characters that they introduced, there's way more than one. That they introduced, though, inside freaking Mass Effect 3. I just really wish that you had a loyalty quest for them, because that would have... I would have liked that. It would have been nice. Different, unique. Not unique, but it would have been nice to, like, gain the loyalty of new squad members and all that good stuff. Because you had to do that inside this one. Like, inside the first one, yeah, you kind of had their loyalty already. But that's because you had a combined threat. Inside this one, it's just like going, eh, combined threat doesn't matter anymore. Okay. Yeah, let's see, get rid of these mechs. Let's move up now. Casa Locus, you're my new best friend. You've always been my best friend, actually. This is my favorite SMG for a very good reason, as I've already said a billion times. Power cells, that's going to be useful. You know, especially after all that ammo we wasted to the last part. Was it? No, the part before that. Wow, we have no heavy weapon ammo, I just realized until then. I'm going to have to save it then. I'm not going to be able to use it here. Oh, let's get up in cover. We have a heavy mech here that you're going to have to fight. That's kind of annoying, but he's not that bad, really. The mechs are not that bad once you get all your basic weapons upgraded. So yeah, let's get going. Tali, be careful. You too, Jacob. We don't need anybody dying on us. Let's try and do this freaking flawlessly. I swear, Tali, that box is going to break and you're going to regret it. Okay, we're doing good. What do we have? We have incendiary ammo, pool, combat drone.
Excuse me.
And there goes the box. Tali's about to go down unless this guy gets killed now. Of course, you know, he doesn't get killed now. Oh, whoa! That mech just got boned. Walked right in front of an explosion. What? I've never seen that before. Wow, I've never seen the AI do that. It's not like a bad program. It's just like, whoops, didn't know you were exploding there. Kind of my fault. Didn't mean to walk in front of the blast. That guy is bad. Let's see what we have. Ooh, element 0. Cannot have enough element 0. Go away. Is that it?
Enough with the toys.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Look my father in the eye and hear him justify this.
Okay, we'll do that in a second. Get some credits. And here we go. Good job, Tali, for noticing that. Here we go. Ronald Taylor.
You're here. I knew a real squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mech scuffed your pads. I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance Space. I've gotta have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Total loss. The toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
That's the best you can do?
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
Doesn't matter. You're running a very questionable setup here, Captain. Explain.
Of course. It was chaos after the crash, and the crew never really accepted me as captain. They rebelled and trapped us here. Once they started eating the toxic food, I couldn't control them. And I couldn't get to the beacon.
Just stop. We know what you did to your crew. Why let this go 10 years?
Who the hell are you?
Taylor. Lieutenant Jacob Taylor.
Jacob. My Jacob?
Not who you expected, Captain?
I was hoping not to have to explain this to him. Or anyone, really. You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that. I made sure you were taught right. Before I left, I hoped to leave it at that.
I'm not biting, Captain. At some point, you chose to do this to your crew. You.
What was that moment? I want to know that there was an actual reason.
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable. Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance, like an instinct. Pure authority was easy, at first. Months in, the effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial. Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when the beacon was ready, revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
Can't say this wouldn't be a hell of a vacation. But you don't get to just walk away after all this time.
You're damn right he doesn't. What happened here, I should vent his head. But he's not even worth pulling the trigger. I don't know who you are, because you're not any father I remember.
Maybe we go arrange pickup for the rest of the survivors, while the acting captain deals with the hole we punched through his mechs.
Now wait, I'm supposed to get rescued. The crazy ones, you don't know what they'll do to me.
I think we've got a pretty good idea.
My father was a different man, Shepard. A good man. Wish I'd found him.
Jacob!
You were a better man dead. As far as I'm concerned, you still are.
Jacob!
And that's why I like these quests. You get to explore their characters a bit more. Instead of just talking to them through dialogue and finding out that way, you can find out through an actual quest, which helps deliver it a bit more.
Alliance ships are inbound to pick up survivors, Commander. We can be long gone by the time they get here.
They get as much as a glimpse, and you're restricted to decaf.
Great, may as well serve it in the airlock, you hard-ass.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
Nothing goes through this ship, my ship, without a report to you.
I had no more reason to believe Jacob's father was alive than he did. but I'm happy to know the situation is behind you.
Fine. You didn't forward it. So who did?
I did.
Was this supposed to be a favor, or did you just want to see him squirm?
What he did with it was his own business. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
Come on. We've got work to do.
Aye, Commander. Shepard. Thanks for the help.
Anytime, Jacob.
Alright, now, with that I guess we can end off this part here. Next time we're going to explore all the fun stuff that we didn't do beforehand. Let's upgrade all this stuff, and so next time we can just kick off right away with all the music and all the fast forwarding and all the yeah, sorry about that. Let's see, anything else? Really? We got nothing else from that. Okay. So, with that, see you guys
Commander, you've received
next
a new
time.
message at your private terminal.